Your very encouraging, very reassuring statement and the offer that you have made that India will do everything possible to see the process of South Asian cooperation, South Asian integration move forward. Ladies and gentlemen, our dialogue for last 2 days, which as was discussed, mentioned earlier, is the best form of a CBM which was conducted amongst officials, diplomats, academics, scholars, experts, is now drawing to an end. The theme of this dialogue, namely transforming South Asia, imperatives of action, and the way it was discussed at the meeting, namely transforming Asia, meaning that it called for major changes, some radical changes in our thinking and our mindset, in our programs, and also the need for action, because what we all discovered that while there were very good professions, we had lacked on deliverables, on action, and therefore the need for implementation was emphasized. And I think precisely the objective of this dialogue has therefore been, to my mind, largely fulfilled. We discussed a whole range of issues in a very open manner with great candor and freedom. There were, of course, a few issues. Somebody mentioned areas like education, health, environment, etc. could have been touched upon, but clearly there was a lack of adequate time for this. I think if you want to cover all areas, perhaps we might require one whole week. We propose to bring together all these ideas which were discussed since yesterday, as well as the numerous recommendations that were also made in the form of a kind of a report, but a statement which we'll try to circulate in the next 2-3 days. Our idea is to then present it to our minister, and perhaps this could be a good input for the ministerial meeting, which I believe is going to be held very soon. South Asia Forum could also be a recipient of our recommendations. They might find them useful, and subsequently we would like to send it to the summit, SAARC summit. Well, Mrs. Reena Marwa will be now proposing formally vote of thanks, but prior to her doing so, on my behalf, on the behalf of the Indian Council of World Affairs, I would like to thank all of you for joining us here for an excellent interactive. I think this has given us an excellent opportunity for a kind of freewheeling discussion, I think, which is really very vital, very essential for all of us in South Asia. Somebody mentioned that we are neighbors, but we don't know each other. I think that couldn't be more true. And therefore the need is to remove that kind of misunderstanding or lack of knowledge. I would like to thank Mrs. Invisible Wall. Yeah, I think these walls must break down. And for that, people-to-people contact, personal interaction is most necessary. Of course, that the visa regime should be liberalized was a common running theme during the conference. I think we all agree with that, but it is easier said than done. So we will have to address our governments with respect to the visa issue. One point which was made, namely facilitation of research visa. And for an academic institution like ours, and many of you are represented here, that is, I think, a very appropriate thing. Because if more and more research workers could go to neighboring South Asian countries, spend longer duration there, I think we'll come back very different persons with entirely different perspectives about our neighbors. I would like to thank Professor Swaran Singh and Reena Marwa for their indefatigable efforts over the last 5-6 months to bring about this conference. We also had an organizing committee headed by Ambassador Ram and a number of my colleagues who again provides us excellent advice and input, both substantively as well as in regard to the logistics. My own colleagues, Mr. Chakravarti, Mr. Jain, Dr. Sakuja and others have worked. The whole team of ICWA has been engaged in this exercise, I don't know, for last several months. And I would like to express my deepest thanks to all of them. My thanks, of course, are to Honorable Minister and to the Ministry, which always gives us excellent support. And now I would like to hand over to Mrs. Reena Marwa. Thank you.